Barcelona gets revenge versus Athletic Bilbao in a 2-1 victory. And the whole world thinks it's okay to be talking mess about Messi's pocket. Happy last day of January 2021. Barcelona beats Athletic Bilbao 2-1, and they needed this win. But I can't go any further without talking a little bit about why everybody is counting Messi's pockets. I'm hearing people talking about, is it ethical that Messi made like 168 million every year of dollars? What do you mean, is it ethical? Hell yeah, if the greatest player of all time can't get paid like that, why is everyone in the game? I mean, sir, what's the whole point of it all? If he can't get that type of money, what other hope does it give other players or people? And he deserves it. He entertains. And when I'm sitting over here in America, halfway across the world, watching his games because of him, yeah, he's kind of worth it. The whole idea that this could be offensive to make this much money. He makes 5 times more money than LeBron James and deserves more. To be completely honest, I don't care. 33 years old, balling. And for those people in America that don't understand why LeBron James is only getting paid 5 times less than Messi, it's because the NBA, the NFL, and the MLB are a completely rigged system with salary caps and limitations so the owners can make all the money. It's totally rigged. Imagine if you had, if La Liga said, oh, we're going to put a salary cap. No one would stay in La Liga. You get it? But in America, we've got these only American sports, for the most part, that can limit how much money you make in them because they're not played broadly around the world, with the exception of basketball. But still, they still limit the salary cap. Totally rigged game. But anyway, I digress. Sorry, guys. I'm a little happy, a little sad. I just had my ACL replaced on Wednesday. It's Sunday. It's been a rough couple days. Kind of happy, kind of sad. I think you get the point. Most of you know what I mean. But let's get into this game and stop talking about Messi's not worth it. He wouldn't be paid that if he wasn't worth it. It's a free market. This whole stuff that just pisses me off, to be completely honest. Just complete bullshit that someone would think to tell somebody they're not worth what someone's willing to pay them. You're exactly worth what someone's willing to pay you. But I think it also does mean most likely Messi may not be back at Barcelona next year, just because it seems like the club once again is leaking information to make them feel better about why they don't have the money. They're in a bad financial situation. And they've already let go of Luis Suarez, and he's balling at the number 1 team in La Liga, Atletico Madrid. Here we are. But on a positive side, Barcelona has eked their way above Real Madrid, who has 40 points. We have 40 points, but due to goal differential, we're in second place. Pretty impressive considering where we were a few weeks ago. So that's a win. Let's get into this game, okay, guys? So we're looking at this game. This team just beat us in the championship of the Super Cup. So you're just like, oh God, here we go again. Let's make sure we have good form. Because with the exception of actually that championship game, we have been building. Things have been going well. And I don't think this game was any different, really. Team came out much more aggressive. Last time we played, we were getting thumped around, pushed around. Everything was not going in our favor because we were just getting hit. Now, Athletic didn't stop hitting this game. They hit just as hard, but our players went out much more aggressive this time to hit them on the go, which was great to see. We also started, honestly, so it was Alba Umtiti. Umtiti had a great game, guys. Araujo and Mingueza in the back, Pjanic, De Jong, and Pedri in the middle, Griezmann on the left, Dembele on the right, Messi up top. I have to say, the team worked well. It looked like originally I was thinking it was a 4-3-3, but no, there was a little bit of a formation change. They came out, team came out aggressive. Athletic played a flat line as they do, but Barcelona did a much better job closing down space. Umtiti did a good job in the back. Messi almost scored a goal off of a chest trap from Pjanic, which was pretty impressive. He just flicked it as he does, but just went over the bar. Super exciting. In the 19th minute, honestly, you guys, Messi. So I guess the goal was officially in the 20th minute. Messi did something in this game that he doesn't always do. Drawing fouls and falling and getting the call. He did that about 30 yards out. They were blatantly pushing him, hitting him. Instead of trying to stay on his feet, he would just take his hit and go down and get the call because they were that bad. Didn't let it get to him. He was just going to get the calls. He wasn't going to get the red card this time. He was just going to get the call. 30 yards out. The goalie basically gave Messi's right side open. He covered the left. They had like a 4 or 5 man wall. They had a man laying below it. They all jumped. They did everything they could. They put a defender on that far right post, and he chipped it with his left foot over the wall, dipped it right where the player couldn't be. He earned that free kick. It was a thing of beauty, honestly. You think, like at first you're like, why didn't the keeper get that? No, the keeper gave that side. It was just that he found all the odds against him, and he did it. He did it. That's his 37th free kick with Barcelona, his 12th goal of the season, and you could tell he was happy. It was great, honestly. Also, De Jong in this game did a really good job holding back, like as a Busquets role. I thought he's learning to play that role a lot better. In the past few games, he's been rushing up. In this game, he was the holding defensive mid, and he did a really good job with it. With the exception of Jordin Alba getting roasted far post again with an own goal. The defense played a lot better, I would say. They did a really good job. 49th minute own goal. It happens. It's clear that Jordin Alba has had a few errors in the past, most recently in the past few weeks, but he is going to work on that. I think he's also getting a little older, so his speed's not as natural there, so he has to start predicting some of these defensive strategies ahead of time. But still, so it's 1-1 as we go into the 49th minute, and you start to see that things are starting a little stagnant because Athletic came out at halftime very aggressive, like they did the last time we played, started pounding on our players. You're thinking, when are we going to make some changes? And luckily, I would say Dembele was actually having a really good game up there. He had a great game, all-around good game. He was coming back on the defense on that right side. Mingueza was getting taken advantage of a little bit on the give-goes. I would say if there was ever a weak spot in our team this year, this game, it was going down Barcelona's right side on the defense. Give and goes, especially the last 15, 20 minutes of the game, getting picked apart back there. I'm not sure if we're going to do something about that, but right now we were lucky enough to have the support from the midfield and the offense to get back and help, but there were some give-goes getting around. It was clear they were attacking Barcelona's right side. Now, as they move forward, it was also, like in the 68th minute, Dembele finally stops going from the inside and then tries to take the players on down the line. Defender put his hip in front of, his thigh in front of him. He fell. Potential penalty kick, but he didn't get it in the 68th minute. But then Dembele was playing the orchestra in the 72nd minute. Griezmann was able to capture a beautiful goal. You have Dembele spreading the ball to the left at the front of the 18-yard box. Then it comes back to him, and then he does a give-go, an overlapping run. Mingueza gets the ball down the right side, crosses it perfectly backwards to Griezmann, who scores the goal right in front of the goal, just taps it in, taps it to the left side, open net. Beautiful. And that's what Griezmann's best at. He can find that opportunity. He can be that cleanup man, the guy that goes ahead and gets that goal, finds the open spot, taps it in. And it was really good to see. In this game, there was moments of sure quality and brilliance. They also had some moments where they were getting taken advantage of. I do not understand why when Barcelona starts to get worn down, Ronald Koeman just lets them play, doesn't do any subs. He waits till like the 80th minute to do subs. You can tell, like even this game, Pedri was completely exhausted. Kept him in too long. De Jong, great job in the back. Umtiti played aggressive, rough, got up there almost for a header in the last minutes of the game. He was playing physical, like he's that good physical presence, and I think he was a great option against this team that was thumping our defense. An aggressive, angry Umtiti did a great job back there. Messi looked motivated, aggressive, angry, feisty. Got a free kick goal, back on that. Seems to be getting back into his shots, getting it back. Pedri had great movement. He did look tired at the end, but for the most part, I was happy to see a 2-1 win for Barcelona, especially after they lost to them. Really good to see you guys. I hope everyone has a good Sunday. I'm going to continue rehabbing this knee, which is a pain in the ass, but here it is. Looking forward to everything, guys. Join the channel if you like. I'm going to stay on this. The reason I did not do the last game Barcelona played, I was coming out of surgery, but with that, I guess that's no exception. Anyway, talk to everyone soon.